Special Beam Cannon!
SB Cannon coming at you, and welcome back to another episode of Shots Fired. This is episode number N, and I do realize that N is a letter and not a number, but I say N because I have no idea what number this is, and I'm too lazy to go check and see what number this is gonna be. You guys know. You can see it in the title screen, but I can't because I'm recording it right now. Does that make sense? Yo, phone, I'm gonna need you to chill out because I got some things I need to say to the people. So as you guys know, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, Shots Fired is my series where I basically just talk about something. I take a topic, I talk about it, and I haven't made one of these in I don't know how long, probably some years, some actual years, 365 days, probably more than that. But today I wanted to make an episode. I was inspired to make this episode by what, you may ask? By life. So I got into an accident today. It was a car accident. I had a wreck. Well, it wasn't so much that I had a wreck, it was more that the accident happened and I was there, if that makes sense to you, because I could have been in it. I could have been, but I wasn't. I was just there. Let me tell you what happened. So, it's Saturday. I'm going to get some gas, for the upcoming week of work. I'm going to get some gas. I had two objectives on this trip. Okay, I'm leaving from my house. Objective 1, get gas. Objective 2, go by a Chinese place, get some food, and then go home. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Get some gas, get some food, go home. Simple. So I'll pull up to this intersection, right? It's an intersection. Across from me, there's a strip mall. The entrance and the exit of a strip mall. One way goes in, other way comes out. It's a strip mall. To my right is another street. This is the street I want to turn onto. I'm trying to make a right turn. This other street, 2 lanes going, 2 lanes coming back. So there's 4 lanes in total, right? So I'll pull up to the stoplight. It's a light. It's red. I can't go. You guys know how driving works. I can't go at a red light. But I can turn right if it's clear. So I'm looking to the left. I'm looking down the street, waiting for cars to pass by. We get down to the very last car, and it's a Beetle. First of all, why do people drive Beetles? Those are not cute. I don't know why people think that they're cute. They're really not. Like the convertible Beetles, maybe a little bit, but like regular Beetles, why do people drive those? I don't. Anyways, so the last car is a Beetle. It's coming to the light. I don't know if it's gonna go in the left-hand lane and turn into this strip mall that's in front of me, or if it's just gonna keep going straight. So I'm just waiting patiently. This car is going a little too slow, a little slower than it should be. But eventually it turns into that other lane, and I'm like, yes, it's my turn. I'm gonna turn right. I turn, I look that way. The light's green. The light is green right now. I don't know how long it's been green, but the light is green. And I don't know how long it's been green, but the woman in her SUV across from me coming out of the strip mall, she's trying to turn onto the same street that I'm trying to turn onto. And since I wasn't paying attention, she's like halfway out into the intersection trying to turn, and I'm like, okay, I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sitting here trying to look at this ugly old Beetle. So I wave on the lady to let her go first. So she turns onto the street, and then I turn onto the street, and now we're on this other street. There's 2 lanes. She's in the left lane. I'm in the right lane. She's like a car length and a half in front of me. Out of nowhere, this other car, it's a Buick. It's like a Buick Century, I believe. In the other lane, in the oncoming lane, oncoming traffic, out of nowhere it spins out. Out of nowhere it spins out. Completely out of nowhere. You know how Courage the Cowardly Dog lives in the middle of nowhere? Like that, like out of nowhere. Nowhere. All of a sudden this car is spinning out. Spinning out. It does like almost a 900. It does a complete 360. And then it goes, I think, another half. So it was like a 540. It does like a 360, and then the back of that Buick comes around and it hits the front of the SUV that's in front of me. It hits that lady's car. And it was ridiculous because it's like there was no reason for that to happen. It just happened. Like, it was cold. It was cold out. It was like, what, like 38 that day? But there was absolutely no other reason for that to be happening. The car just spun out and it hit this SUV that's in front of me. Of course, I hit my brakes as fast as I possibly can. I didn't even know I had reactions like that. I need to start playing Street Fighter again because I didn't know I had reactions like that. I hit that brake so dang fast, I almost broke my dang leg. Almost broke my dang leg how fast I hit that brake. I didn't even know my car had brakes that good. I need to go into some kind of competition with brakes that good. I don't know if they have any kind of car competitions that have to do with your brain. And anyways, it was ridiculous. In the back of that lady's SUV, she got freaking booster seats. She got kids. That lady got kids. Luckily, none of the kids were in the car with her when this happened. But it was kind of ridiculous because everything stopped. As soon as the accident happened, everything stopped. The cars on the other side, I stopped. The cars behind me stopped. And we just kind of sat there for like a good 5 minutes. Glass everywhere. And I'm like, I mean, there's just enough room for my car to just slip on by. So I'ma just go on by. Go on about my business. But I'll be honest, when I got to the gas station, I'm sitting here trying to pump my gas in my car. My hand's shaking like a dang leaf. Shaking like a leaf. Why do people say that? Where did that come from? Shaking like a leaf? Like a lot of things shake in the wind. Not just leaves. I don't know where that. Anyways, my hands were shaking so much. I was shook. I was shook with like 5 O's. I was shook. Shaken, not stirred. Shout outs to James Bond. I was shook. I didn't really know what to do, because the worst part about the whole situation here is that it was nobody's fault. Like, what are they gonna do? The cops showed up. Like, I was at the gas station. It was like a block away, so I could still see the accident from at the gas station. And the cops showed up, and they're outside. They're all talking or whatever. What are they gonna do? Like, what happens now? It was nobody's fault. The car just spun out of nowhere. I mean, you could say it was the Buick owner's fault because their car spun out, but like, I don't see what they're gonna do. Made me want to go speak to my own car insurance agent, which, by the way, I still need to meet that guy because, you know, I live in the city now. I had to move, so now my car insurance agent is at a different place. I had to switch, and I specifically switched to the one that's like next to my barber, so, you know, next time I get my haircut I can go meet him. But I'm lazy. I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, it was just kind of ridiculous. It just makes me think about, number one, life, because I could have been in that accident. I could have been in that accident. Like, I have insurance, so I would have been fine. Probably would have got a new car out the deal. But I'm just saying, I'm not trying to do all that. I'm really not trying to do all that. It just kind of sucks because driving in general is pretty scary. Because this lady in the SUV, she did nothing wrong. If anything, I did something wrong because I wasn't paying attention to the light. And that's what made her go first, because I wasn't paying attention to the light. Like, it's ridiculous because, like, it's like, I hate when something goes wrong and it's not your fault. Like, it's bad for you. You gotta suffer the consequences, but it's not your fault. It's like the ending of Death Note. Have you seen Death Note, the anime? It's a pretty good anime. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a pretty good anime. But I hate the ending of it because, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's just ridiculous because, you know, you can do everything right but still lose. And that's not right. I don't like that. I don't like that. I was shook, man. I was shook. So shook that I came home to make this video. You understand? Do you understand? I'm sitting here at the gas station like, do I really need this Chinese food? I had 2 objectives today. Get gas, get Chinese food. I'm getting the gas, but do I really need this Chinese food? I should just go home. I should just go home. I'll be honest with y'all. I still got the Chinese food. It's over there on my desk. It's smelling real good. I'm gonna have to eat that in a minute. But I'm just saying, I seriously debated on whether or not I was gonna go get that Chinese food. I mean, I had to do it because they got these like plates for like $6. That's like really, it's 2 meals, man. It's 2 meals. I shouldn't eat it all in one sitting. I still do, but I really shouldn't eat it all in one sitting. That's 2 meals there. Anyways, point is, driving is kind of scary. Driving is scary. I'm just saying, like, driving, I'm gonna have to make a whole nother shots fired about driving itself. I just want to tell y'all about this accident because it was very scary to me as a person. Also, I'm gonna start making more videos, y'all. I ain't gone nowhere. You know, I had life, had to get a job, had to move, you know, all this kind of stuff. But I'm gonna start making more videos. I stream every Thursday, if y'all don't know, starting at 8 o'clock, depending on, I don't know how long I go every day, but I always start at 8 o'clock on Thursdays. So I do stream twitch.tv/special_beam_canon. Come catch my streams. I'll probably put like a link in the description or something. But I just want to tell y'all about this situation here because it was so ridiculous. I was so shook. I'm still shook from the fact that I could have been in that accident. I could have been messed up. It's kind of ridiculous. You ever hear that song by Kanye West called Through the Wire? That's actually, matter of fact, that's the first Kanye song I ever heard was Through the Wire, where he's talking about he was in an accident and he went ahead and still made the song, regardless of him being in an accident and having all this stuff done to his jaw, had a plate in his jaw and all that kind of stuff. You know what? I'm getting off topic. Anyways, y'all stick with me, alright? I'm coming back full force with videos for all y'all. All y'all. Anyways, it's your boy HB Cannon, and I'm signing out.